and I'm really hungry right now. I'm usually pretty hungry, and I'd like to chalk it up to the fact that years ago I decided to become a vegetarian, you know, like a chump. Thank you. And like, yeah, I don't know, I like being a vegetarian, it's fine, I feel better about myself, it's fairly healthy, the chances of me accidentally consuming human flesh is like nearly zero. Actually, we're going to talk about that for a second. I'm from Idaho, and I don't know if you guys know this, but in Idaho, it is against the law to be a cannibal. And I know somebody in the back is probably like, dang! Well, I've got good news for you, theoretical person in the back. Because, unfortunately, Idaho is the only state where it is illegal to be a cannibal. Why? Why is Idaho, of all places, the progressive leader in the controversial subject of not wanting to eat people? I was at Walmart the other day, and I found a jar of pasta sauce, and it was labeled flavored with meat. I don't know what that meat is, but any other state, it could be human. Luckily, in Idaho, it is limited to one of three options: red meat, white meat, or roadkill. Alright, that was disgusting. We're going to talk about something that has no chance of containing human flesh: salad. Salad is stupid. Again, vegetarian. Here's the thing. You can take anything, chop it up and toss it, and it is a salad. Like vegetables. Yeah, sure, okay. But like pasta, I chop it up and toss it, pasta salad. Jello, I chop it up and toss it, Jello salad. I could take a pizza, chop it up and toss it, pizza salad. Yeah, it's insane. Speaking of insane, vegans. I can say that because, again, as a vegetarian, that meant that I made a conscious decision to not be vegan. And my reason why is because I don't trust vegan food. We're going to take a quick tangent. You see, several years ago, a bunch of killjoys called the Food and Drug Administration said that if your product does not contain an ingredient, you cannot advertise that product with said ingredient. And companies were like, oh, we got this. We're going to just drop some letters from the ingredient name. They'll never know. So they got vegan chicken substitutes, but that ain't chicken. That's chicken. CHIK''N. Vegan beef? That's Beth now. Vegan ice cream? That's a war crime. Yeah, all this stresses me out. But it doesn't stress me out nearly as much as Mormon folklore. And I'm going to be level because somebody's going to get mad at me about this. I'm not dissing on the religion, I'm dissing on the other stuff. Because, like, we have some weird beliefs that have no basis in doctrine, and I think that's really funny. Like, okay, so I was a Boy Scout, like a chump. And one time, you're driving up to the woods in northern Idaho. You gotta be careful when you're driving to the woods in northern Idaho, because if you go too far, you get to the Nazis. And I hate the Nazis. But if you don't go far enough, you hit the Californians, and I also hate the Californians. But if you go just into the middle, there's an opportunity for you to see Bigfoot. And I do love me some Bigfoot. So, that sounded wrong. So, as we're traveling along, all of the Boy Scouts crammed into the back of the Scoutmaster's truck are like, oh man, we're gonna go see Bigfoot. We're all talking about how excited we are to see Bigfoot. We're all like, hey, how big do you think Bigfoot is? Oh, I bet he's like, really big. How many feet do you think Bigfoot has? At least 2. And as we're doing this, the Scoutmaster piped up and he's like, I always heard that Sasquatch was Cain and cursed to walk the earth for time and all eternity. So that ruined it a little bit. Because on the one hand, we could meet Bigfoot. But on the other hand, we could meet the guy that invented murder. Yeah. I didn't have only traumatic experiences from Boy Scouts. I learned a few things, like manners. Yeah, I know, that's the joke. So fun fact about me, I have a nervous condition where I call everybody I talk to sir or madam. And I think people are starting to catch on, and they're suspecting it's because of the fact that I don't actually know their names. This is a fair assumption. Looking at you, Trevor. Anyway, the other reason I do it is because of the fact that sir and madam is very versatile words. For example, if I'm talking to my roommate and I say, "Have a good day, sir," it means I want him to have a good day. But if I'm talking to my roommate and I say, "Have a good day, sir," it means that I want him ravaged by wild animals during his morning commute. It's so fun. See, though, like, I'm suspecting that they're getting kind of tired of it, but you know who never gets tired of being called sir or madam? Every child ever. I worked at a daycare for like 4 years. The one thing the kids hate more than anything else besides Brussels sprouts for some reason is being reminded that they are a child. Like, here's how it could go. I could walk up to a kid and be like, "Oh, hey kid, how old are you?" And immediately he's like, "I'm not a kid!" And I go, "Oh, I'm sorry, hello, sir." "How old are you?" "I'm 5. "Oh, wow, that's so big and great." You see the issue? Children. Like 200 of the things at the work, and it was just always, I couldn't remember any of their names. It was an exciting job, and few days are exciting as the incident that we're going to refer to as Cookie Day. You see, we were stationed at our local recreation center, and we had a budget of about 3 paper clips in a month. So in order to keep the program running, you'd have to raid the other departments in the center, like a kindergarten Mad Max. So one day, after Valentine's Day, we wound up obtaining several hundred Walmart cookies. And I imagine that you can kind of picture how excited the kids are about the prospect of several hundred Walmart cookies. Because I imagine that some of you are excited about the prospect of several hundred Walmart cookies. So, we come up with a plan. We're going to go get some frosting from Walmart, like a big tub of it, and then we're going to go get some sprinkles, and they're going to decorate the cookies, and it's going to be a great time, right? Wrong. You see, we don't realize this at the time, but the frosting we got was vegan. Which meant it did not, in fact, contain butter. And apparently margarine cream frosting sounds stupid. So we bring it along, and there's a label on the side proclaiming the name of it, and we just don't notice this, but the kids did. And some of the little blighters can read. So as we're wheeling out this vat of frosting, so they can decorate the several hundred Walmart cookies, one of the kids goes over and looks at the side of the tub, which says in bright bold letters for glory, "But our cream." And this ruined it. Because as much as the kids really want the several hundred Walmart cookies, they're not going to eat the several hundred Walmart cookies if they first have to smear them with something labeled "But our cream." Needless to say, Cookie Day was canceled for the foreseeable future. That's all I got. Thank you very much.